Hello, and welcome to my first episode. My name is Aaron, and today I am opening a box of Sword and Shield Fusion Strike from Pokemon. This is an older box. I got it off of eBay, and I'm just going to open it up and see what it has. I don't really have an agenda, except just to basically look at the cards and see what's in here and share them with people, because I understand that people like to watch these things, so here goes. Now, I'm pretty new to Pokemon. Back in the day, my game was Magic the Gathering, and we're talking beta through 5th edition. So that's where my money went to. But I recently was exposed professionally to Pokemon quite a bit, and I saw just how much people had with just the cards. A lot of people collected them without even playing, and some of the artwork was absolutely fantastic. And so I'm just gonna go through and see what's in this box. And I did do a little bit of homework. I have a list of you know, the more expensive cards. So, you know, I have kind of a cheat sheet here to tell me if something's actually really good. But good is kind of, you know, relative speaking, right? So, let me see here. Yeah, I don't know what the industry term for this is. I just call it cruft. And then Zarude. Now, I said I don't really know much about the game, about rarities or anything like that, or even what these guys do. But the art is really neat, and I mean the character designs are just kind of neat as well. And I know that you have Pokemon at different stages, and you can evolve them through the game. I know that trainers are kind of utility cards. Energy. I saw a lot of energy in this. See, this is one of those cards where you look at it, and you know people put a lot of put a lot of design into this with that kind of reflective background. It's just fascinating to me. And then the reverse holo, again, I mean, it's shiny. People like shiny. I like shiny, even if it's not worth, quote unquote, worth anything. And I don't even really know how to sort these. So Akuhita, single strike, huh? That looks different. The single strike there kind of calls it out. I'm guessing that that's a thing from the fusion strike. And then this one says fusion strike on it. And Pokemon's kind of an odd game. When it came out, it was kind of a surprise to me, really, because, man, this is literally a game about collecting animals and having them fight each other. And I know it's supposedly it's supposed to be consensual and all that, blah, 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 but it always struck me as, well, there's that's some nice quality right there out of the box. I know that Again, this is scruffed. It's not meant to be worth anything. Still have some pride in your what you make, right? That's the stage ones. I'm gonna put them over there with the stage ones. Actually, no, because this is a hollow, so. There's stage 1. Now you have to understand, I'm starting off with 0 here. So, ooh, there's a Gradient V. Look at my cheat sheet. This is number 257 out of 64, so it's not a secret hollow. I don't even know if they have a secret hollow, secret rare for this card, but yeah, this is probably gonna be the expensive one out of the box. One of the things that kind of separates these card games from something like sports cards is that with sports cards you usually have guaranteed rarities in boxes, in cases of boxes, and I'm told that that's not really the case with the card games. And Smeargle, which kind of infringy there on the name, I would think, but you know, I'm not an IP lawyer, probably just different enough to avoid any litigation. And of course, I know that in Japanese, I don't know how well the names translate from Japanese to English, if they do literal translations or if they just come up with whole new things that Americans can relate to. Don't know. More Cruft. Trainer card. When I managed a store, lots of people came in just looking for trainer cards. Good, more energy, and here's a nice looking one, a hollow Grimmsnarl, stage 2. Put him over here with the other. Someone out there's probably yelling at me, yelling at their screen, going, "He doesn't belong there." You know. This is my video. And I know that there's a Rapid Strike. That was the first Rapid Strike I've seen. Put that in its own pile there. I think I need more piles. I'm just going to take the energy out of this altogether. Or maybe I'll just put them here. Don't know. Again, I'm just making this up as I go along. I don't know if there's a big enough difference between the Rapid Strike and the Single Strike and the Fusion Strike for it to really, for them to all warrant their own stacks. Whatever. Just having fun here. That's all. I gotta stop biting my nails. This might prompt me to do it just because it makes it a lot harder to rip open packs. More Cruft. And I know I'm gonna see a lot of repeats because that's how these things go. Stage 1. Energy. Stage 1. There's a nice shiny one. It's a reverse hollow. I know, not worth anything. They look a lot more. They look a lot more impressive than their market value, but lots of basic. And that one, I'm going to mainly do half of this pack today. Half of this box. I don't know, we'll have to see what the run time is like. Got a Meowth. Another Meowth. I think that's my second one. Got lots of basic. Clef key. And is that really a creature? I mean, I guess for the sake of the game it is, but I think that's kind of stretching it in my view, but whatever. Okay, this is the one that I probably should have got. This is a secret rare, it looks like. This is, no, this is 79 out of 264. I think that makes it an ultra rare. Looks really nice. Chili and Silent and Cress. Stage 1. We got a Helioptile. Okay, and the Cruft. I know there's a controversy. I know there's an incident of somebody taking a whole bunch of the really expensive cards from off the assembly line or something, and selling them all at once to a store in the Dallas area. Rather stupid. Yeah, Cruft. Trainer, Schoolgirl. Kind of a generic thing. This is one of those acid trippy cards, like one of those where you're just wondering where they got their ideas from. I mean, I don't know, they'll probably turn a new Pokemon naming and card design over to AI or something. Be like, we're all out of ideas. Like, okay, well, just have the machine come up with all sorts of new combinations if you're out of ideas. Bug catcher, trainer, reverse hollow, Jupiter, Phalanx. Really? Okay. Oh. I'd expect more shields. I guess they do have shields here, don't they? And then Skitty. Nothing too exciting in that pack. I may just split this up into a second episode just so I can clean up my little area here and get it organized, and for the second half. And maybe do something else with the camera. I don't know. Everything around me is just really really cramped here. Yeah. For some reason I was just completely ignoring all of my I was organizing things before. Beware. Okay, that's kind of cute. Looks like a Hello Kitty kind of thing. Hello Kitty kind of thing, except it's a bear. I was never a fan of Hello Kitty until I came across a webcomic that was Hello Cthulhu. And suddenly I was a fan. Genesect V. This is 185 out of 264. So 185. So a nice fancy card, probably worth about $1.25 or so. Another Schoolgirl. That one is reverse hollow. Another Smeargle with Fusion Strike. Rotom. And Jinx. Kind of wonder how I just did half the box and then try to put together a deck from what's in here. How it would go. Probably not very good. Energy. Fusion Strike Energy. Will be attached to a Fusion Strike Pokemon. Bug Catcher. Scentiscorch. Evolves from Sizzlepede. I haven't gotten a Sizzlepede, so I wouldn't be able to bring him out. Melmetal. Hollow. Put you down there with the hollows. Reverse hollow. Marshtomp. Slugma. Ligar. Kufant. Single strike. Can put them up there with the single strikes. Pansage. Not really sure if it's supposed to be Pansage or Pansaga. I don't know. I'm sure. I'm thinking all these are supposed to be pronounced the American way. Okay, this pack's giving me some trouble here. Yeah, don't damage the cards, don't damage the cards. Cruft. Crocodile. Darkrai. Delcatty. Evolved from Skitty. Don't have a Skitty yet. Energy. Here's a Violetta Fusion Strike. Put them with a Fusion Strike. Mudkip. Ah, we had, and a Marshtomp. Also reverse hollow. Huh. I could bring them out. I could bring out a Marshtomp now if I wanted to. Should I? Don't know. Got a Skarmory. First I thought that said Skarmory. in a while. And if you're wondering why I'm even doing this, I found out, kind of accidentally, that just opening up packs of cards is for some reason relaxing to me. Don't know why. Don't know why that is. Mind works in mysterious ways. And I was also told that people online like to kind of join in the journey of discovery. I know there's a whole doing card breaks and stuff thing, and honestly, I looked into that, and it was just seemed like too much work for me right now. Maybe later. Oh, there's a stage 2. That's my first stage 2, I think. Put him up there. Here's a reverse hollow. Arachnid. Evolves from Dewpider, which I have a Dewpider. Rapid Strike. I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do have a Rapid Strike right there. Eevee. Eevee was a big one at the store. Yeah, had a pack for Eevee. We could get all of the Eevee evolution things. I'm told those things aren't actually worth much. They aren't really worth money on the secondary market, because everybody can just go out and buy a pack and get all the cards from that particular one and that particular set. And but the ones that you draw randomly out of packs they're the ones that everybody wants. Rude. Wasn't that my first one, I think? Primate. Stage 1. I don't think I have a man key to bring him out with yet. Another schoolboy trainer. Energy. Swampert. Ooh, this is a stage 2. I now have 3. I can now bring out the stage 2 if I so desired. Gligar, reverse hollow. Staryu with Rapid Strike. I have a Rapid Strike. Rapid Strike is up here. Alright. Toxel. Is that a Pokeball Stuffy on there? It might just be. Don't know. Meltan. Single Strike. Vulpix. And Plusle. Has Rapid Strike, which is right there. Yeah. So I know that in future videos I'm going to be looking for something to fill in gaps of what I don't have. And I'm not going to be holding myself to any one series. I know that this is like old now. It's not considered a current game, I don't think, or a current set. I just found a place that was selling it online. I looked at the price per pack and said, you know what, I'll just buy that because it looks like it's cheaper per pack than what they had locally at Walmart, which is not the best place to look for such things, I'm sure. Like I said, I don't know very much about this. $2.52. That is probably worth a couple bucks. I don't know. Put it over there. And this is reverse hollow Chansey. Looks like Kirby. I'm sure that is not at all intentional. Another key ring. Chuto. What I'm trying to do is crack open the packs away from the camera. Make it so it doesn't reveal the cards to you. I'm not even sure what is this supposed to be, a mouse? Probably. Yeah. Another battle pass. Battle VIP pass. Metapod. That's my energy. Electrode. And there's a reverse hollow. Dreepy Fusion Strike. Reverse hollow there. Sandy Gast. Oh, look at Stuffy. Sizzlebead. Rapid Strike. Galarian Darumaka. The Galarian probably means something that I have to look up. And Rickety. Actually, I vended at my first event yesterday. It had nothing to do with this. It was selling my wife's artwork. Or, trying to. Talked with a bunch of people. It was nice. Didn't do much in the way of sales. I don't think a lot of people there did a lot of sales. More of a looking crowd than a buying crowd. And I was in downtown Kansas City. The guy who actually clued me into this is local here in Kansas City. His name is Ethan. He used to be the manager of the GameStop at the same mall that I was managing another store. He come down and hang out. He's a cool guy. And basically all he does now is Pokemon full time. Oh wow, this has Fusion Strike, Single Strike, and Rapid Strike, and it's a hollow. Deoxys. It looks impressive. Don't know if he is impressive, but it looks impressive. Reverse hollow. Toxtricity. Anyway, I think the name of his business is Catch 'em All Cards or something like that. I'll look that up for you before the end of this. He's I think he's on Instagram. But he does about 40 shows a year, he said. Kind of cool to see somebody who's a lifelong fan of something like this. And I mean, he's been a lifelong this has been a passion for him, and he's been able to evolve into being able to do Pokemon full time as his regular job, and that's just awesome. There's something about a game store, just hanging out in a game store, playing games, being around fellow geeks, and a lot of us, when I was younger, a lot of us wanted, that was our dream, to own a game store. And reality of it is usually, there's not money in it. Or at least there wasn't. There may be now, but people get suckered into Games Workshop and Warhammer 40K, and they require something like 5-digit investment in the game in order to carry their stuff. And, you get you get shackled to things that may not sell very strongly in your area, and that may have changed now. I don't know. That was years ago, and I'm probably taking myself back 20 years or so when I talk about that, so the reality might be different these days. Yeah, there we go. Meltan, Single Strike, Reverse Hollow, Makuhita, and Creepy with Fusion Strike. That's one of those things where not very many people get to where they can just kind of free themselves and pursue their hobby like that and enjoy it, because a lot of my jobs have been in retail management, and you can enjoy your job quite a bit, but if you're a manager, that store is also you're shackled to it. No two ways around it. And even though you're having fun, it can be a drudgery. So he's kind of got the best of both worlds. And I gotta say, for someone who's got a ton of positivity and stuff, I'm looking at my cheat sheet over there. I don't see this listed as one of the valuable cards. Number 6 out of 264, but it looks neat. Oh, Breloom V. Breloom. Probably Breloom. Totodile. And there's a crocodile right there next to him. There's Skitty. I like that whimsy tackle. Gligar. Put that over there with the Single Strikes. And Pansage again. I think this will be my last pack for tonight. As I do this, I kind of have to stand up, and I was on my feet all day yesterday at the event. Another Chilean, Kylan, and Cress. Killen, Silent, whatever. Another schoolgirl. Yukumuku. Good stage 2. A rare stage 2. I say rare because I don't know its relative rarity, but it seems to be rare. Stage 2 seems to not be very common in here. I think I've got more V's than I have stage 2s. Another Totodile. Trubbish. So like the Garbage Pail Kids of the Garbage Pail Kid of Pokemon. Or maybe the Oscar the Grouch of Pokemon. And the last one is a Chewtle. Alright. And that's going to wrap it up for this first outing. My voice is not doing too well. I got through literally half the box. I'll get to the rest of it tomorrow. I do a second one. The big ones that I pulled. Probably the one that was really this is probably Gradient V. There's a 270, 257 out of 272, so as a VMAX anyway. So probably this is the looks like this might be the big one. I didn't write down what the prices were, but from its position on there, I'd probably put it like an $8 card. And there's no doubt about it, you're not going to be getting your money's worth trying to sell these things. I don't think, at least buying it the way I do. But it's fun. It's a fun journey of discovery. And maybe I'll find something to do with all the extra cards, that all the duplicates that I've been pulling. I'm sure somebody has ideas for, maybe you could cut this out and just do like put it on a counter and put down epoxy and have like a Pokemon epoxy counter. Don't know, just throwing something out there. My wife does a lot of work with resin, so that's something that comes to my mind. Anyway, so we're halfway there. Honestly, this was more tiring than I thought, just standing here and doing this. After yesterday, I'm still not quite, recovered from that. I work at a bank and air conditioning all day long, so being out there in the heat all day was kind of a shock to my system. I probably should have started doing this tomorrow, but I'll just finish it up tomorrow. Thanks for tagging along, and you have that was Catch 'em All Cards is the name of Ethan's business. If you see him at one of the many events he does here in the Kansas City area, he'll probably be the one wearing the Pikachu outfit. You have a wonderful day.